already said that. Hi. I hope you're doing well today. So today is super hot out. There's a heat index of like 104 or something. And I'm recording. So I'm in my little office room and the AC is off and the door is shut. So it's gonna get kind of toasty in here. But I wanted to get productive and record during the daytime because it's so hot out that I don't think many people are really going to be outside. So maybe all we'll have to worry about is cars. Secondly, my hair is different. Again, I love it. I have a little bump in my hair right here from tucking behind my ear, but it's like a silver gray, silver blonde. It was like really, really blonde for a week before I went back to my hairstylist, and then she toned it to this like really pretty silver. I love it. I love it so much. I might keep it. I might actually keep this for a while. So, yeah. I like it. I hope you guys like it. But anyways, today I wanted to do something special. I know that in my past videos I've mentioned a few times just how wonderful my therapist is. Her name is Rose, and she is just incredible. Here, let me move these. I want to move this mic. Okay, there we go. I wanted to just move the mics, but I ended up having to move everything because the ring light stand was in the way of the mic stand. But anyways, as I was saying, my therapist is one of the most inspirational people I've ever met in my whole life. She is an older woman, and she just radiates positivity and joy more than anybody I've ever met in my whole life. And if there's anything that I want to be when I'm old, it's like her. Like, she's just so happy. Like, it's not like this like obnoxious happipiness, but it is just this innate positivity that she has, and where you can see that she just brushes things off and has this just amazing mindset, and she's just amazing. She's amazing, and she has been so inspirational in my own like anxiety and depression recovery journey. And she does all these cute little things. She was really big inspiration, like I said, for my manifestation gratitude journal with my statements. But she shared some of her own, and I wanted to share them with you. These aren't really manifestation statements, but these are just, she typed up and she made copies for me. And it's in the typewriter font, So she types this all up, and they're just statements of things that bring joy. And some of them are very specific to her, like memories and stuff. But I think that's kind of what makes this so endearing and cute, and they're not generic at all. And maybe someday I'll sit down and write my own, but I just like these pages that she wrote are like so warm and fuzzy. I don't know what order they're in, so I'm just gonna go for it, but I wanted to read them for you. can help others even more widespread than she ever thought that she could through me. And she would be elated to know that these statements brought other people joy too. So here we go. I'm gonna fix this. Okay. Just gonna read these statements that bring joy. Driving on a country road in October. Air crisp and clear that slaps you in the face and says, "Happy fall." Staying and telling stories until the candle burns out. Small painted wicker baskets filled with daisies. Cracking open a new book. Actually, like, you know how everybody smells books? When she handed these to me, I was like smelling these papers. Not they kind of lost their scent now, but maybe that's weird. I guess I'm weird. Walking into the library and looking at all the books, holding all the thoughts of wonderful people. Having a breakfast of crab cakes and poached eggs with Creole sauce, and then catching the bus to see a play in New York City at Christmas time. The smell of holding a newborn baby. A gray flannel skirt and a navy blazer on a young girl. Lobster boats coming in under the drawbridge. Old-fashioned spice cake and Irish cream coffee on a Sunday morning. Pulling up fresh sheets while listening to the pitter-patter of rain on the roof and looking forward to falling asleep to that sound. The setting sun creating great red and orange streaks over snowy hills. A steaming pot of lentil and ham soup over crackling fire. Pulling your chair out at a restaurant table covered with white and red checked tablecloths. The sunny side of the street. See, some of these are so very specific, and some are just the little things. The sunny side of the street. Taking out the thick, colorful sweaters on a fall morning from where they were stored away for the summer. Blue, white, and purple crocuses covering every inch of your yard. Spending your money on small things. Real maple syrup, expensive soaps, fancy bacon, dried straw flowers. Drifting off to sleep with the sound of rain on the roof. being sent home from work early with the promise of heavy snowfall, going out after dinner for an ice cream sundae, settling down to watch a classic tearjerker, an apple orchard, country sky, and the snap of fall in the air. Being barefoot on the grass, talking with a good friend. Scones, served warm, split, buttered, and spread with jam, with chamomile tea and a vase of daisies on the table. Sloping expanses of white sand meeting the blue waters of an inland sea. A pond that freezes into a natural ice skating rink, close to a brilliantly lit home, and the air filled with the laughter of friends and family. Turning off all the lights except those on the Christmas tree, with Johnny Mathis singing your feelings to perfection. Spare ribs, spiced with herbs and honey, licking your fingers after each bite. The ease with which we fall in love and fall in love all over again. Rearranging furniture after painting the walls a new color. Luxuriating in velvet, cashmere, or full-length fake fur. Hair pulled back in a severe manner, with diamond-studded earrings sparkling in the light. Travel agency windows to dream on. Learning the language. One-room schoolhouses and the phrase simpler times. Building a fire outside and listening to the pops. Deep dish apple pie, served with a pitcher of cream and a wedge of cheese. Fairy tales read by your favorite aunt. Walking through a cemetery and reading the names of those who lived in the 17 and 1800s. Marveling at the rippling muscles of a cat running 30 miles an hour. Looking at antique cameras, irons, and radios, and thinking about Big John and Little Sparky. Buying a bunch of anything at a very good price that is useful, and feeling content and safe, knowing, for example, that you can wash clothes or feed your cat for a whole year. Plaid, cotton, flannel. Plaid, cotton, flannel. Hearing a brooklet gurgling and making bewitching sounds under the snow as it goes to join the waters of the pond. Pitting yourself against the strength of nature as you rip out an old bush or rotted tree trunk. After a lazy afternoon at the beach, taking an outdoor shower, still full of the smells and feelings of the sun, sand, and ocean. Looking at pink water lilies floating along with large coins of golden sun and goldfish darting to and fro. Hearing the thump of your cat jumping off your dining room table where she is not allowed to go, and slowly, purposefully walking past you with her head held high and somehow communicating the phrase, "You didn't see me. I didn't do it." Cold cream of tomato tarragon soup with cream biscuits on a hot afternoon. Packing some cold fried chicken and potato salad for a free concert in the park. Mountains flaming with red, orange, and purple foliage. A romantic walk through your neighborhood to look at Christmas decorations. Going to the hillside dairy to enjoy a butter pecan ice cream cone after spending the entire morning and early afternoon picking blueberries for the coming winter. Sitting in your yard with a salt shaker and eating tomatoes off the vine. And our very last one on a page said, "A surprise burst of joy." I know that this video is a little bit short. It's not my usual 30 minutes-ish. I wish I had so many more pages of her just beautiful thoughts and memories. I keep them tucked in my notebook. I've actually really been hoping to ask her if I could record her doing one of her guided meditation things that she does at the end of each session. I just don't think I'll be able to do it as well as her, but I'm going to try to and hope that they become as comforting and cozy to anybody else as they are to me. Sometimes I think about how she's so old. She's 73, and she just loves what she does so much that she still works 3 days a week, even though she doesn't have to. And I get really sad thinking about how someday she won't be around. she may stop working, or, she's older. So I really treasure these gifts that she's given me, and I hope that some of this put a smile on your face and made you feel nice. It's kind of a weird feeling to, like, get vicarious, warm, fuzzy feelings from someone else's memories. I've never sat outside in the garden with a salt shaker eating tomatoes off the vine, but it sounds lovely. And I've never had a breakfast of crab cakes and poached eggs, and I don't even like seafood, but it sounds so lovely. Yeah, I just really wanted to share her, this amazing, brilliant person, with all of you. And I hope that this video made you feel good. And yeah, that's really it. I don't really hope to make you sleepy or anything, but if that happens, that's great. If you feel relaxed, that's great. But mostly I just wanted to make you feel happy. I feel like a lot of my channel is focused on specifically talking about anxiety and depression and stuff, and let's just not do that today. Let's just focus on the happy stuff, and maybe we can all be a little bit more like Rose. I know I would like to be. Anyways, I'm getting a little like Hallmarky right now. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna figure out another video to record for you. And then I'm gonna pack up my stuff and go enjoy my day, or my night, or my evening. Anyways, goodbye. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for letting me share this, and I hope you liked it.